Hello everyone, welcome back to my planty little corner. So that was my cat if you heard that. Today we're just gonna do some plant chores together. I bought some new pesticides, some fertilizers. I have some repotting to do, so there's a lot to get to today. So we'll get started soon. If you're new to this channel, make sure you like, and if you dislike it, that's cool too. Just feedback's always appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so we can grow this little planty corner together. Let's get into the chores before I get too lazy. Okay, so it's a little too bright in here, but we're in my bathroom because this is where I store all my fertilizer, and it's easier to just fill up containers full of water in here. So this is where we'll get started. This new stuff I bought is Osmocote, which I want to add to some of my plants, and these systemic granules because some of my plants have thrips and I've tried everything else and nothing works. So we're gonna try that. The usual stuff I use to fertilize is I'll usually throw in some Super Thrive, and for my fiddle leaf fig, which actually died, so this might be irrelevant. I used to use this fiddle leaf fig fertilizer. It died. We're not using that anymore. And I have this giant gallon of liquid earth mix that I also add into my little concoction. And then I fill one of my containers with filtered water, which is used for the calatheas and any carnivorous plants, and then everything else gets regular tap water with liquid earth and Super Thrive. Okay, so from almost everyone I've talked to, the way they use this is some people will add it directly into the soil, but I don't know how effective that's going to be because most of my plants are bottom watered. So the other option is making brewing a pesticide tea with them. So I'm gonna fill this container with hot water and add some of these granules to it and just let it brew for a bit. Okay, so the plan is I'm gonna go through my milk first, look at what needs to be watered. Most of these Hoyas are in pond, so it's DIY pond for most of them, so it doesn't have any extra nutrients. So the plan is I'm gonna maybe remove some of the pond, mix in some Osmocote granules, and then put them back in the same containers and then water them with the new fertilizer water. Let's do it. So I just noticed while I was doing all of this that my Hoya linearis did not have any water, so it completely dried out. I hope it hasn't been too long and that the roots don't rot away completely. But I'm going to try to repot it in this thing so it'll lose less water in the glass than it would just in one of these mesh containers or net pots, and try to see if I can get these roots to survive, because they're honestly beautiful healthy roots. They're just too dry. Yeah, and hopefully they don't all rot. So I think this syngonium really needs like a different pot that will hold all these roots, because they always keep escaping from this net pot because it has holes. So I'm gonna repot it into this little glass jar I have. It had some pond in it before, which is why it looks kind of dusty, but it's, yeah, I'll clean it out and I'll repot the syngonium in here. Okay, so I think I've got the majority of things done. I added the Osmocote fertilizer to almost all of my Hoyas and watered everything, refilled all the water reservoirs. I think the only thing I have now is I also repotted some stuff in moss. I wanted to repot it in soil, but then the roots were not ready for soil, so I just put it in some moss, and the only thing I have now is some of the plants that are left in the bedroom. So I'm gonna go do that, but since the majority of my chores are done, I guess that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I will be doing an updated plant tour soon because I've added a lot to my collection since my last tour. That was about a year ago. I will also maybe be posting a video about my milk bowl because my new shelves come in soon, and yeah, I'm gonna like set everything up in here, move some plants from the old greenhouse into the milk bowl, and it makes it look really pretty. So there's a lot coming up soon. Hopefully I won't get lazy and will actually edit videos on time, and I can't wait to see you next time. Goodbye.